I never thought we'd see the day that Goldeneye would be on a current gen console and on the Xbox. It's quite surreal, especially seeing as though for a long time we didn't really think it was possible for the obvious licensing issues that had with it being directly related to the Goldeneye movie and the Goldeneye characters. But yes, it finally appeared, and how is it? Well, it's essentially just a HD port. There's no real improvements of it, and you can tell it still looks like an N64 game, which is either a good thing for the purists or a bad thing from maybe someone who's experiencing it the first time and thinks, oh my god, look how bad this looks compared to most FPS games these days. But there are good points to it. The music is fantastic. It perfectly goes with the gameplay and the whole sort of agent as you are in the game. And yeah, that is probably the biggest highlight. Also the fact that you are actually able to use analog controls with it. So instead of like with the N64 where it was only one analog stick, you've got two, like you have with all modern controllers and have had for a very long time, and it seems to work pretty much okay. The one downside is that because it's just a port, they haven't changed anything like, say, for example, aiming. Aiming, you still pretty much have to sort of stand still and then aim, which can be a little bit annoying. But again, it's just a port, not a remake or anything like that. One thing I found that's quite interesting digging into Goldeneye was that there was actually originally a dual analog stick mode, but it required two N64 controllers, so you would hold one in one hand, one in the other, and I can't imagine how difficult that must have been. But also, while I saw that, I found someone had actually made a Frankenstein N64 controller, dual analog stick N64 controller, two combined, which I thought was hilarious. It's ugly as hell, but it apparently works, and yeah, I guess that's if you want to be truly authentic, that's probably the way to do it. But yeah, it was a good nostalgia trip. Am I likely to play it again after playing it on the Xbox? Probably not. But I think, at the very least, if you've got Game Pass like me, it's not going to cost you anything to extra anyway to download it, so you may as well give it a go. And I think you will enjoy it. Just be realistic. If you're new to the game and you've never played it before, just be realistic with your expectations. It is a 20-odd-year-old game that's been ported. So there you go.